Welcome to DK Champ. So today's lineup is one that I'm not too fond of, and what I want to do with this is I'm going to show you some plays that are somewhat risky plays, but these are the ones that you would need to win a GPP tournament. So I'll show you some of the higher or the more expensive guys that I like, but I want to show you some of the cheaper guys that are going to help you get the points that you would need to get some of the higher owned guys and to be able to win or get placed very highly in GPP. So these are going to be sleeper picks for today, and thank you all for your support. And I know that you're winning lineups if you're using what I'm putting down, because it's been a very long streak of wins here for me, and I hope that continues tonight. So when you look here, Teague is going to be out, and a lot of people are on Derrick Rose again. Had a monster game last week or a couple of days ago, and the reason he had that monster game is because he was splitting time, was going to split time with Tyus Jones, and Tyus Jones ended up not playing. He got hurt in the warm-up, so Derrick Rose got all the minutes there. He played 41 minutes. I do not believe that will happen again tonight. I think Tyus Jones is a must-play for 37 with the potential to get you 25 to 30 points. If not more. He can score in bunches. I think this is going to be a lineup where he's going to play regardless of what the score is going to be. It's definitely a safe pick, in my opinion. You may not like it, but that's what I'm going with for this group. My next sleeper pick is going to be from the same game. No, I'm sorry, it's not. Utah. I was getting them mixed up because they played Utah last time. All right, so we have Mitchell out tonight, and a lot of people are going to scroll down. There's a couple different guys that'll pop up that if you Google search who's going to take his spot tonight, but Exum is going to be the guy it's going to be, and I feel like you got to have him, so that gives you to 37. So now we have basically what we would pay for one guy in two spots here. So that's a really good start here. Another guy that has been just going crazy is, where is he? Here we go, Wendell Carter. Now this, I think, will be a risky pick. It's not the best matchup. Turner has, could be decently well defending. So, you can be risky here, but Carter has put it on whoever has been down low. So I don't know if it's worth not putting him in your lineups for 5,000. I think he'll easily get 25 to 30 points or fantasy points, and his minutes have increased significantly over time. So we're hoping that this is going to continue. There's nothing that shows that it wouldn't. So got to play him there. Other guys that I like at the center position, though, I like Capella a lot against Brooklyn. I think that'll be a good matchup for him. Aiden against Toronto. You could even go Miles Turner, but I think the best pick is going to be Carter. So these are three guys that leave me a 72 average on my remaining players. So I'm going to go in again. There's a lot of talk of the guys from Utah, which you will never hear people talking about Utah. And it's amazing to me the number of people that are talking about Utah for this game. And let's go to the captain spot, and I'll show you why. Utah is known to slow the game down. They're known to play very good defense, and a lot of people do not like to play who is going against Utah. But when you have the matchup that's going on tonight, things change quite a bit. You have two players that are going to be out. You have Mitchell, and you have, where is he? Burks will be out, but there was someone else that was going to be out from Utah. Maybe it wasn't. So Rubio should be able to get that increase, and then we also have the other pick that's going to get the increase. But the person that stands out to me to have a good game is going to be Crowder. And, he's probable for tonight. He's coming off some good games. I think he'll get it again tonight. He's definitely going to get the minutes. and he might get a slight increase in minutes. He might get up to like 35 for tonight, and I think he would be a really good pick in this matchup. This is probably a definitely a 25 to 30 point person here, could potentially get more, and I like this matchup for him. Last game he scored 15 points with 8 rebounds, and we know with 26 minutes he could have easily gotten those other 2 rebounds more than likely, and I think this is going to be a good matchup for him. If you look at the points that were scored in this game, it was 84-92. So this game is not going to run the same way with who they have on the court tonight. So this is going to be a really good one. I think Crowder is going to have a really good game. I would play him in tonight's slate. So that leaves us with 81 average. So we just have a ton of money to spend. These are all sleeper picks. This is what I'm going to give you tonight, and I'm going to go through and show you the other people that I like. And we'll start with the guard position. One person that a lot of people are going to be suggesting tonight is going to be Wall. He should be in a good spot again. I think he'll get some points. I'll probably play him in some of my lineups. Butler as well, and Levine. When I had to pick 3 guys off of this slate, that's who I'm going to pick, and that's what I like for this matchup. So another one that people are probably going to play a lot of is going to be Beal, and for some reason he won't be highly owned because he's going against Westbrook here, but for some reason Westbrook can give up on defense, and he's going to be in the spotlight. I think Beal could have a good game here, so keep him on your radar. I wouldn't play him in every contest by any means, but I think he's worth playing in a couple lineups. But my favorite of all of these is probably Wall and Levine. So we'll move on. We'll go to the forward position. Here, guys in this range, and there's just not a lot of expensive guys that I like tonight, and I don't know why. I may spend up for, I don't think I'll spend $10,000 for Kawhi. I mean, there's no way that I'd spend that much for him. KD, potentially, but I think this game is going to be out of hand. I don't think that KD is going to get us a huge amount of points because he's probably going to may not get the minutes that we need him to. So I like Paul George. I like Butler in here. Harris is having a really good year. I think he could potentially be here again tonight. And the rest of these guys I wouldn't even pay attention to. Possibly Draymond Green. He'll probably get a little bit more minutes than the other superstars will, even though people consider him a superstar. So we'll go down to utility. I like Westbrook. I don't really like Curry. I don't really like Kawhi. KD I don't like. You could go with Paul, George, Towns. All of those guys have the potential to do decently well. And these other guys, I mean, I think they'll have average games, but I'm not sure. And I also like Capella here. So I'm not sure what they're going to do. But I think if you can get with these guys here, I would fade. I mean, Tyus Jones is definitely a punt. Exum is a punt. These other two I like. Carter can be iffy. So, I mean, you can mix and match some of these guys, but just go with the ones that, the other ones that I mentioned are not expensive, and you can mix and match some here, but this leaves you with 81 average, so that it should allow you to get whoever you want in the rest of the slate. So I hope this helps for tonight. It's not as much as I usually give it. I'm just not thrilled about these matchups tonight, so I'm not giving as much out. So let me know what you think, and leave a comment down below if you've been winning and using these lineups. And make sure you share so that everyone can be successful in fantasy sports. Thanks for watching.